Hello everybody, Emerald Finch Tarot here for a reading for the birth sign of Sagittarius for 15th to 31st of March 2020. Please take with it what resonates. If it doesn't, then just let it fly and leave it for the next person. Apologies first all for not being on YouTube for a couple of months. I've been working full time and also I've started a business. My business does not include tarot and any whatsoever, but I've actually used the tarot cards and my own personal readings to help me on my journey to create and produce my own business. Sometime in the next few weeks, months, whatever, I will post a story about my journey using the tarot to create my own business, to help other people on the journey as well and give encouragement. So I've decided to keep my readings a little bit shorter. I feel that YouTube takes forever to actually upload, so I'm going to keep my cards to 5 cards only. I feel the 5 cards that I pull will give you the exact message and guidance that you need at that present time, whereas I could actually pull 100 cards and talk for hours and hours and hours. I feel sometimes going too deep with the introspection, it can actually take away from the sharpness of actually just dealing with what's actually in front of you. So but if you do feel like you do need to go a little bit deeper, then by all means please do get in touch and we'll see what we can actually come up with. But to be perfectly honest, my personal opinion, I feel by just pulling 5 cards is more than what anybody needs. So without further ado, I'm going to jump straight in, and the overall theme of the card is adjustments are required. So here I feel there could be something going on in your life that is something that you're just having to take, maybe not be so much, maybe you've been on your own for quite some time, and maybe there is somebody that is wanting to come into your life, but you're kind of used with being on your own. Maybe you feel you would like them to fit in with you, but I feel for this to work, there has to be an even balance of give and take. So maybe in the second half of March, there has to be a little bit of giving back, possibly. It's just because you're a fire sign and that you are so used with taking action on your own, but I feel Spirit is offering whatever it is, whether it's in business or in personal development or in love. I feel Spirit is offering you the opportunity to actually communicate effectively and competently, where adjustments could be made. Maybe the other person in question, or the business in question that you're dealing with, there needs to be adjustments made on their behalf. But whatever it is, there is some kind of opportunity coming in where adjustments can be made for the better, and it will improve overall communication between everybody. I feel possibly you could be actually dealing with some kind of earth sign. King of Pentacles is very much someone who is in their abundance. They've got their castles in the background. Their throne is literally, in their cloak is just covered in grapes, red juicy grapes. They've got a huge pentacle on their lap. It's someone who is in their power. They are so grounded, and they've got everything is just set in order. It's almost like there's no chaos, there's no hastiness. They're even, although deep inside they are a very, very emotional person, they feel it so deep inside, yet on the outside they don't project that kind of emotion. So adjustments need to be made. I feel either this is you or this is the person that you're dealing with. There needs to be some sort of communication to actually allow for that inner emotion to actually be drawn out of them, not by yelling at them or trying to tell them that they have to do it. It's just getting them and telling them how you feel, by you being in your presence. And I feel if it's an earth sign that you're dealing with, earth signs tend to react more to, well, everybody should really, but particularly earth signs, they tend to react to actions speak louder than words. So although you're coming in with all these words to them, there needs to be some sort of adjustment where the words need to be backed up by actions as well. So I feel this is definitely the person that you're dealing with. I feel the person that you're dealing with, they're I feel you're offering them a cup of love, but they're not taking it. And I feel they're not taking it because the words are not backed up by actions. It's sometimes even just the silence can just, the distance, the non-communication, and then the action, the gesture, that speaks so much louder than words. And funny I should say it, the last card to actually wrap up this reading is from the universe, has your back deck, and it's my vibes speak louder than my words. And you see all these butterflies on the card here. And the butterfly is all about coming out of the cocoon and being a new person and being free and flighty. And it's it's definitely a reading about adjustments need to be made to allow for vibes and actions to speak louder than the words. I feel, whether this is you or whether this is the person that you're dealing with, there is a slight unbalance at the moment. And if they are talking more than their actions, then obviously you need to say or communicate this with them. And or if this is yourself that is doing this, then obviously the message here from this reading is to say that your words need to be backed up with actions. There needs to be an even balance at the moment, because with here somebody seems to be doing all the giving, and there's no taking going on. But there's 3 cups on the bottom here, so there is definitely 3 cups of love, 3 cups of emotion full up. It's just something's a little bit unbalanced with the scales at the moment, but with a little bit of adjustment, then the lesson will be learned with the equal balance of give and take. So so if this reading resonated with you, please do like, share, subscribe. If it didn't, then just let it fly and leave it for the next person. And just to let you know, I do have a Instagram channel. It's Emerald Finch Tarot, and I tend to put on there once a day a pull a card, or put a quote, put a picture. It's just to help people on this spiritual journey and to encourage them throughout the day. Just something you can pop up on your mobile phone. As I say, you can subscribe to that, and it'll just ping up, and you can get the card literally coming up whenever I post something. And it's nothing like a reading, it's just an inspiration just to actually help you on your spiritual journey. So if you would like to join me on there, I will be absolutely over the moon. If not, then absolutely no problem whatsoever. So until the next time, speak soon. Thank you now. Bye.